Alright, so I don't know what's going on. Ugh. But alright, clutch, that's it. All I get is a click, nothing. So let's do a quick Google search. Alright, so after looking at Google, I replaced the starter a couple years ago, so I know it ain't the starter, but it could be the connections on the starter solenoid, because I did notice over the last few weeks, it seemed like the starting it is pretty jumpy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to jack up the car and see if my connections are good or if there's any corrosion or something like that. So we'll see. Jacking up Vettes are always such a pain, especially when you have side skirts. Ugh, and you don't have concrete, and since I can't start the car, I can't put it on ramps. So alright, get that light on. Okay, so everything looks pretty secure. If I remember correct, I had an issue getting the ground wire at the top. Really tight, so I'm gonna see if I can reach my hand in there because it's all the way at the top. Yep, focus, there you go. Yeah, and make sure that that ground wire is tight. Alright, this is gonna be kind of hard to film, but I think I found the problem. Let me do a look over there. There we go. Okay, so right there, that I think is the ground wire I was talking about, and it's pretty loose. So I don't know how I'm gonna get in there and tighten it up without taking all this shit apart, and that's the last thing I want to do. FML. Alright, so I successfully played with the wire, but I did not successfully tighten it. But let's see if there's any change. Nope. Alright, so I gave it another try. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Oh. 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 Yes. Alright, so it's running. It started up multiple times, no problems. It actually sounds a lot better starting up now than it has the past few weeks. So I guess it did loosen up and it wasn't an issue. The only thing is I only could tighten it up with my finger. I'm probably gonna have to take the whole thing apart, exhaust, everything, to get up in there and tighten it as tight as I can. I'm not really confident in how it's starting. So what I'll do is I'll pay attention from now on when I start it. If it does any jumpy stuff, I'm not going to drive it. I'm going to do what I can to fix it. But right now it's fine. I don't want to get stuck anywhere, so that's why I won't drive it if it's struggling to start. So anyway, sweet success for today. Yes, driving it, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully this helps other people.